Welcome back, Acadiana. I'm Casey, and I'm joined today with Miss Chloe, and we're here to try Acadiana's best ... king cake, part 1.
We are going to be drinking our low-acidity Zinfandel today from 7 Deadly Zins, available at your local Total Wine and Spirits here in town.
Well, without further ado, I think it's time we dig in. Ladies first.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Right off the bat, it's a more simple king cake, I would say. If you prefer a king cake without a filling, this might be for you. Let's go ahead and try it. I'm gonna say looks can be deceiving.
Yeah.
There's more going on here than I expected. It almost tastes like a cheesecake. Are you getting that?
There's definitely some filling, and typically it's overpowering, but not this. This is perfect, actually.
Yeah. For me, it's giving more of like, the filling was almost mixed into the actual king cake, like batter or something like that. That's actually like way better than I would have expected just for how simple it looks. It's very tasty, actually.
This was a big surprise. Because I was prepared for her to bash it, and then I was like deliberating on it, my conscience there, like this is really good. But anyway.
It's not bad.
Off to a good start.
Not bad.
Next challenger.
We're gonna be moving on to our second piece. This one looks very drastically different from the last one, so I'm excited to see how different it tastes.
It's a lot mushier.
Oh, wow. I like cut it and all the filling just like exploded out. That's a very different experience from the last piece.
Night and day.
Yeah. It's a lot more moist. I would say that this for me is kind of leaning into like donut king cake territory, which is my preferred style of king cake. I know it's not for everybody. Some people prefer more bready, more cakey. I like a donut king cake. That's definitely what this tastes like to me. The filling is really good. It's not super sweet.
Yeah, it's almost like a Bavarian cream filling.
Yeah.
You know, it's subtle. It's a different experience though, because the last one was more on the drier side, but not in a negative way. I enjoy it. We got some contenders. We'll put it that way. We got some contenders.
By the way, it probably wouldn't have been my first choice to have my king cake with a glass of wine, but it really complements each other well. From the dryness of the wine with the sweetness of the king cake, it's like the perfect balance.
I'll toast to that. All right, and now we're on to the third king cake. My whistle is wet, my appetite has been tempted, and I'm ready to dig in. How about you, Chloe?
Let's do it. Just on first looks, very different from both of the other king cakes. Like, I think we did a pretty good job of getting like a big variety of cakes here.
I love the layering. It's done very differently. It looks almost as if it was folded, and each fold has what I think is cinnamon, but we'll find out. Much thicker. Here we go.
This reminds me of the king cakes that I grew up eating like as a kid. It's kind of like almost, I want to say like a cinnamon roll. It tastes like cream cheese icing in there, in between like the top layer with the regular icing, and then the rest of the king cake. I like this. I mean, for me, this is like nostalgic.
Well, my first bite didn't have that cream that you were talking about, so I was like, I better give it a second try. But I love cinnamon, so you know, I might be a little biased. Delicious.
I'll also say that I know some king cake places do like the sprinkles. Some of them do it without the like white icing on the top, but I prefer the white icing and the sanding sugar. I like that little bit of like gritty crunchiness that you get from it, and I think it's just like festive and fun, and it looks prettiest when you do it that way, in my opinion. So on visual, I think that this looks really nice.
Oh, this is definitely one of the prettiest king cakes we've seen so far.
This is probably one of the funnest segments we've done so far. Being able to eat a bunch of cake in one day and having an excuse to do so is like fine by me.
Chloe, this is our first segment we've ever done together.
Oh, that's a good point. I didn't think about that. Well, I'm always having fun, so we're moving on to our next cake. This is our fourth and final cake for part 1 of our king cake battle. This looks insane. This is so vastly, I don't know how we got 4 king cakes that are so different from one another. I think our director did a really good job of choosing king cakes.
Well, how about the fact that we're in Louisiana and this is Passport Acadiana, so
That's a
of
good
course
point.
we're going to get Acadiana's best.
That's a good point. You can see I got the baby here, so let's...
So you're getting the next one.
Yeah. If you don't know, if you get the baby in the king cake, that it's basically tradition that you're in charge of bringing the next king cake to whatever function.
And that's exactly why I stopped getting king cakes for my family, because people kept getting the baby but not honoring the code.
Oh, that's sacrilegious. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Before I even dig in, this is so beautiful. I like that the design is a little bit different from the others. I did mention that I like the standing sugar on top, but I like the stripes. I think that's cute. And I can see there's like 2 different fillings in here.
Wow, yes.
Okay, let me dig in then.
This is the cakiest king cake of them all.
It looks like a honey bun.
Oh, it tastes like one. And a lot of other good stuff, too. We're biased here on Passport Acadiana. But if we weren't, this would probably be the best one.
This this is one of those donutty king cakes I was talking about before that I love. This is my kind of king cake. I want to get a little bit of that filling because there's like a lot going on here.
It reminds me of grade school when one of the kids had a birthday and one of the cool moms made cupcakes. And when they're made by hand, like the moms would put a little extra frosting than the stores would because they're not trying to be cheap. They're trying to make sure you remember your kid's birthday, you know. But wow.
I think what you're trying to say is this king cake was made with love.
Yes.
I think
in a
that's
long,
where we're going with that.
Short way, yes. Oh,
This is
wow.
really good.
I think I need to have another sip of my wine to go with it.
Okay, so we just tried 4 different king cakes for part 1 of our king cake competition, or clash of king cakes, if you will. Now we have to choose what our favorite king cake was. And this is going to be a difficult decision, but I think I know what my favorite is. Do you know yours?
I don't even know what mine is, but I'm going to focus more on yours. What is your favorite?
Well, you have to pick yours first
I have
now.
to pick mine first?
You do, because I don't want my decision
Age
affecting
before
yours.
beauty. Well, my inner child would have loved this one right here because this was the cakiest and sweetest. But my refined tastes and also the fact that when I think of king cake, I'm a Yankee, I'm thinking of coffee. And so out of all these, my favorite is the very first one. That is my favorite.
Oh, I'm surprised by that. I would have expected your inner child to win this competition because that is actually my favorite king cake. I love a decadent king cake. I already said at the beginning, I love a donut king cake. I love a filling. There's nothing wrong with a king cake that doesn't have a filling. It's got its time and place, but me personally, I love a filling. So this number 4 is my favorite king cake. So are you ready to do the big reveal?
Absolutely, yeah.
Alrighty, I think we should probably reveal the ones that weren't chosen as the favorite. They're still great king cakes, you guys. These are not inferior by any stretch. Everyone's got their favorite kind of king cake. There's one for everybody, so.
This is Acadiana's best.
Exactly.
So they wouldn't be here if they weren't Acadiana's.
That's a good point. Best.
Yeah!
Alrighty, let's reveal
Synergy.
number 2. Alrighty. Oh, it stuck to the plate. Number 2, the king cake is from Keller's. I kind of thought that.
Really? Huh.
Yes, only because we just tried a Keller's king cake a few weeks ago, so I'm a little familiar with it. This is a great king cake.
Oh, no, they all were great.
Yeah, I love a donut king cake. In my opinion, this is kind of a donut-y style king cake, so this definitely would have its place in my kitchen or
And
for
we
my
did
family.
find out it is Bavarian cream filled, so.
It is Bavarian cream filled. Do you want to do the honors for king cake number 3?
Why not? Why not? I couldn't resist. Okay, here we go. King cake number 3 is Ross's. Rouse's?
Rouse's?
Rouse's.
Oh, okay.
I was like, wow, I thought they only did clothing, Ross's. Wow.
I was going to say, I feel that there's usually like a strange stigma about getting your king cake from a grocery store. I don't know why. I think that there are plenty of grocery stores, especially around Acadiana, that have king cakes that absolutely stand up to some of the incredible bakeries that we have here in town as well. And Rouse's is a great example of that.
You literally see the kitchens in the back, the bakers, you know, so they compete big time.
Oh, yeah.
They brought it.
They fly off the shelves, too. They absolutely fly off the shelves. I always see somebody with a king cake in line anytime that they have them available, so that should be a testament to their quality. Alrighty, I think we should do a reveal for the winning king cakes. Let's go ahead and start by, I guess I'm going to be revealing your favorite because it's on my side of the table. King cake number 1 is from Poop Hearts.
Oh, I love it. I love them.
Yep.
We've done videos of them. They're great.
Oh, very, very cool. I hear lots of great things about this king cake, so it was nice to finally get to try one. This was my first time having a king cake from Poop Hearts.
It's so small, too, in comparison to the rest.
It is. I think that's not a bad thing, though, because sometimes you don't want a massive king cake, or I know that a lot of families that celebrate Mardi Gras, maybe multiple people will bring a king cake, and it's kind of just ends up being a lot if you have all of these massive king cakes on the table. So sometimes I think the small ones have their time and place, especially in a situation like that.
I wouldn't have chosen it if there wasn't a lot of taste packed into that little king cake. So I assure you, that definitely gets my vote. So I guess seeing as you revealed mine, let me reveal yours. Ooh, it's heavy. Ooh. And this big bad boy is...
From Meshes?
Meshes. Meshes. I should have known Meshes because I love their donuts. And now that I'm thinking about it, oh my gosh, of course it's Meshes.
I'm not surprised. I had an idea that it might be because every single year Meshes is my favorite king cake. But I will say that it looks a little different from what I remembered. Maybe it's just been a while since I've had one, but I like the design on top. I like that it's a little bit different. I did say I love the sanding sugar and the white icing. I feel that that's classic and traditional, but I think that this just looks so pretty, and especially, like I said, if you're in a situation in which there's multiple king cakes, I feel like this one, if it doesn't fall off the plate, is definitely going to catch your eye, or maybe more so if it does fall off the plate and onto the floor. So this
I just wanted to make things more exciting.
Yeah, this is definitely one that you're going to want to try if you haven't yet. Just wanted to give one more shout out to our delicious Zinfandel from 7 Deadly Zins. Again, this is available at Total Wine and Spirits here in town. Delicious, perfectly dry, not overly dry if you're afraid of a dry wine. So if you're looking for a bottle to pick up for your family's Mardi Gras celebration, this is definitely a contender. And it's low acidity if you struggle with acid reflux.
Well, Chloe, thank you so much for having me. I really enjoyed the cakes and the wine, and so much so that we're doing a part 2, aren't we?
We absolutely are.
Dum, dum, dum.
We can't help ourselves, and there's plenty of other king cakes in town or in the area for us to try. There is absolutely no shortage of contenders for this competition.
And if you've got some recommendations, we'd love to hear them on Passport Acadiana. Wine, cakes, and any of the above.
I'm curious to know what your favorite king cake is, so definitely let us know in the comments. And don't forget to comment other places that you want us to try in general, not just king cakes, and subscribe to see more similar videos if you love Acadiana, or if you're just interested in the culture that our little area has to offer.
Which is awesome.